It does still seem to feel like a surreal dream as our team from a tiny, unsung, far flung nation became a cricketing sensation. So let's toast the exhilaration without trepidation, boasting how they did roast their Indian host. No mystery of the veneration of this victory, the ultimate underdog celebration, the glory of the black cap chap story, making and shaking history. Well, where do you begin? Cricket is all about moments and memories, and this has to be the best. Well, we've wanted it so badly. 36 years of toil since our last Test conquest on Indian soil, way back in the past, the days of Hadley. Now a first ever series win. Can still hear the deafening din of the crowd. Stunned silence, yet somehow still so loud. We knew this pitch would be a turner, but didn't realise, guys, no lie, slight surprise, that all eyes would be on Mitch, on this Bunsen burner. Indian cries to the skies of why, as their two sages reeling after for the first time in ages, not stealing the back pages on this track. Fans are no stranger to the fancy Dans with their polished red ball plans, that savvy lefty Lone Ranger, Ravi Jadeja, and his partner in crime, the godfather of sublime spin palaver, Mr. Ashwin. Ah, the delicious serendipity brought by the most glorious sort of our beloved sport. Every young fan now taught about the elan of this one-man onslaught. The Indians fraught, another batter caught. These cricketing gods against the odds simply outthought and outfought. Some might not even know Mitch's name. Not in the same Hall of Fame as the legends of the game, he skittled, belittled, their castles whittled. This lovely, loopy, lefty Kiwi had never managed to snatch more than 3 wickets in a match before this tour. After what we saw, tried, even with his side sore, plied his clever art, his big heart, now forever part of the yore of folklore. Canny with shades and spades of Danny. But this is the Santner story, not his aspiration to be like his inspiration, the devious Vittori from the previous generation. Yeah, he gets the gong as the greatest slow bowler from the proud long white cloud nation. Back to Mitch, he did bewitch, now 32, secured his place on this pitch as the new spinning ace. Not one to really get it to rip, but a master of dip, drift, flight with his height, gets the nut to lift. Nifty angles, shifty poker face, subtle changes of pace, and not just a riotous row. How about that run out? The trick, the throw, so flat, quick and low, massive blow, Pan had to go. So what do we know? Well, it was a crackerjack show, and no one can say it just wasn't India's day. They just threw it away. We did not just beat and thrash, but trash the elite. Then finally followed. Memory still and always will surf on the tide of this Indian dirt out on the hallowed turf. It was a hell of a ride. So bat slaps, victory laps, a clamour of claps, the pundits, plaudits, the glamour and thrill, Cheshire cats smile for a wee while still. A nation of just 5 mil, who after each tribulation and trial, heaven sent, what a present, the girth of our mirth, 2-0 up against the largest country on earth. I bet no one will forget Kohli, the teacher's pet, having an unholy mare, who cares? The king of bling despair, his regret as he stares upstairs, does fret, it isn't fair. Picks to share, in a tit-tat spat to cherish and relish, Mitch did flog Virat. Made him look like a bit of a prat. Fell flat, waved his bat without any flair, hissed as he missed the ball with a crude skewed slog in the air. Off you jog, as he was down, drowned in his own bog. For come what may, have to say, with the way they did play, this was always going to be, yippee, not about look at me, Kohli, but without fail, one for the history book. Memories won't ever pale. If I met soon-to-be IPL rich Mitch, I'll give him a kiss. For once, not the day of the groundhog, as we all hail this fairy tale bliss about the ultimate underdog.